Java code developed for the class. The class model. The class comprador represents the master table of compradores with fields ID and dog, nombre and ciudad, matching the columns defined in the workshop. The constructor assigns these values and to string controls how a comprador is printed. The class producto models the detail one table of productos with attributes ID and description. Each producto instance is one row of the productos table, for example chips, money and chocolate, and its toString method shows it in a readable way. The class venta represents the detailed two table of ventas, with attributes ID, ID comprador, ID producto, día compra, and valor compra. The fields ID comprador and ID producto acts as foreign keys to link each venta to an existing comprador and producto, and toString prints all fields in a single line. In memory list and ID counters. In the main class taller, three lists are defined: compradores, productos, and ventas. Each list behaves like an in-memory table instead of using a real database. They contain next ID comprador, next ID producto, and next ID venta. Generate automatic unique IDs whenever a new record is created. Main method and main menu. The method main is the entry point of the program. It creates a scanner to read from the keyboard, calls cargar datos iniciales to preload sample compradores, product and ventas, and then runs a do while loop that shows a main menu with three options: crud of compradores, crud of productos, crud of ventas, repeating until the user chooses 0 or exit. The crud of compradores. The method menu compradores displays a submenu to create list, upgrade, and delete compradores using a do while loop and switch on the user option. That is this. Then we have the method menu productos. That is similar to menu compradores but works on producto with options to create list, update, and delete productos. That is this. Well, we're going to crud of ventas. That the method menu ventas manage the entity ventas which adds to menu to create list, update, and delete ventas corresponding to a detail 2 table in the workshop. Well, we have now the method crear comprador. This method asks for the document number, full name, and ciudad, creates a new comprador with an automatic ID from the next ID comprador, and adds it to the list compradores. And we have listar compradores that iterates over compradores and prints each element. Then we have method actualizar comprador. As for the ID, finds the comprador with buscar comprador por ID and allows changing fields, keeping all values if user leaves the line blank. Eliminar comprador removes a comprador by ID, and in a more advanced version you could check that it has no ventas before deleting. That is this. Well, then we have the method the crud productos. The method crear producto only asks for the description, creates a producto with an automatic ID, and adds it to productos listar productos. Then adds it to productos. Then we have listar productos that prints all productos using toString. that well then we have the method actualizar producto. Change the description of a producto found by ID and eliminar producto. And eliminar producto removes it from the list. In real system, you could usually check that there are no ventas linked to that producto before deleting it. Then we have crud ventas. The method crear ventas first asks for the ID for the of the comprador and verifies it with buscar comprador por ID. If it doesn't exist, the creation stops. Then it asks for the ID for the producto and checks it with buscar producto por ID, followed by dia compra and valor compra. If everything is valid, it creates a new venta with that an automatic ID and adds it to ventas. The method listar ventas prints all ventas and actualizar venta. And actualizar venta lets you change ID comprador, ID producto, dia compra, and valor compra. Always verify new IDs before assigning them. Listar ventas, that is for here. Yeah. Delete deletes a venta by ID similar to the other delete methods. Then we have utility methods of reading. The method layer entero and layer double safely read integers and doubles from the console. They read the full lines as text and try to convert it. Asking again for the value is invalid, which prevents the program for crashing and bad input. Then we have the method loading initial data. The method cargar datos iniciales creates example compradores, productos, and ventas and adds them to the list. These records match the workshop example, so you can run the program and immediately test listening and updating without entering all data manually. Now we have here the crud all the menu.